is Scott Hastings and welcome to my video blog. Now I've been working with Accenture, the official technology partner of the RBS Six Nations Championship. As you can see here, I'm in the Edinburgh Curling Club. Now each stone that I've got here represents the nations, obviously in the Six Nations. And rather like the Six Nations, the closest stone to the house, centre of the rink here, will win the game and will win the Six Nations. So, first up, this weekend, Scotland versus Italy. Now Scotland, their success under Vern Cotter has been quite superb. However, they've lost their two opening games. So it's now up to Scotland to see if their attacking flair can get them over the edge. Now for me, Scotland have been playing a great brand of rugby. They've carried the ball 799 metres in all the games so far. So that attacking flair has to come to the course. Italy, on the other hand, their defence has been very good, 89% tackle completion. In actual fact, that's as good as Scotland in terms of the tackle. So the defence is very good. Now Italy have only scored more than 2 tries on 2 occasions since 2006. Once was in 2007 against Scotland when they scored 4 tries, and against England 10 days ago they managed to score 3 tries against England. So Italy come to Murrayfield and they fully expect a good performance. And Luca Moresi and Andrea Massi, they have 2 attacking centres, so Mark Bennett and Alex Dunbar have to be up to the mark to counter that. Italy have lost Martin Castro Giovanni, but also if you look at their lineouts, they've lost 7 lineouts as well. But Italy, through Sergio Parisi, have got some real skill. But if you look at the head-to-heads of the fullback, the 2 outstanding players for both the Azzurri and the Italians are Luke McLean and Stuart Hogg. Stuart Hogg has carried the ball more than any other player in this championship. 160 metres on average he carries the ball. He scored a try against Wales, so can he get the title and get Scotland off their victory? Well, I'm going to throw the rings up. First of all, it's going to be Italy. Getting close. Well, I think Scotland will take them out. Scotland win on Saturday. That's my forecast. Next up, we've got Wales versus France. Now France have won 30 games out of 39 at Paris. But Wales, interestingly enough, have won 3 times in Paris, so they'll take a lot of confidence within that. Line-out success for France is going really well, 90%. In the scrums, it's 88%. But that's been the Achilles heel of this Welsh team, because if you delve down into the stats with Accenture, Wales have only won 72% of their line-outs, and they've only won 83% of their scrums. So Warren Gatland has made changes to his side. He's brought in Scott Bonnet, hooker, and also Luke Charteris as well. And that's really important because Luke Charteris is a giant of a man in the second row. So Wales will look to combat the French team, who can dominate games. And if you download the official app on the RBS website and Accenture website, you'll be able to look at the momentum tracker. Now against France against Ireland, France dominated the second half, but they couldn't get over the line. But for France, they're going to have to rely on their big pack of forwards. For Wales, their standout player is Dan Biggar. Now Biggar made 16 tackles over the championship. He also carries the ball really well. His completion pass rate is 100%, so his accuracy is key. If Dan Biggar can get the ball to George North, who returns to the team, and Liam Williams, then the attacking threat of those 2 wingers, plus the fullback and Lee Halfpenny, can have a real chance. So who's going to win this game? Wales could do quite well. However, I think France will take them out. Scotland closest to the house so far. Now, finally, here we go. 2 very interesting teams. Ireland versus England, the Sunday game in the Aviva in Dublin. Now this is going to be an incredible game because Ireland are playing a tighter game, whereas England Their attack strategy has been superb in this Six Nations. Now, if England are going to win this game, they're going to have to counteract Ireland, because Ireland have carried the ball on 4 occasions on 20 plus phases of possession. So they retain ball, they put teams under pressure. They've also have 100% kicking accuracy, 12 kicks of conversion and penalties out of 12. Ireland are a very, very well-drilled team. So how did England combat this? Well, they've got 2 ways of doing it. Plan A is to take them in the contact and deny Ireland the ball. Now, can they do that? Because they've got some great back rows, and Chris Robshaw, the captain, who leads the way in the tackling stats. And also they have 8 jackals. Jackal is a turnover, a tackle, then a turnover. Ireland, incidentally, have only conceded 17 turnovers in the whole of the Six Nations Championship so far. And 5 of those are in their own half. So for Ireland, it's going to be a really, really tight game. But for me, the playmaker for England is George Ford. He's been outstanding, scoring 26 points. He also has been incredible in terms of carrying the ball on 46 metres. But remember, it's England who've scored 8 tries, more than any other team in the championship. They've also carried the ball 300 metres more than Ireland have been able to do. So it's up to George Ford to make sure that he gets his backs running. And Burrell and Joseph are dynamic runners. So who will win Sunday's game? Let's see. Ireland up there, we know about their defence. However, it's all about England. And England, if they take Ireland out, it could be England who ultimately win the championship. It's going to be tight. I'm Scott Hastings. I hope you've enjoyed my Accenture blog. This is the game of curling and the sport of curling. I've enjoyed it. If you want any more action throughout the Six Nations Championship, download the official app or go to Accenture-rugby.com. Happy curling!